hey, the environment is not letting us, and we follow that, and we're not gonna push it.
I actually don't speed in this car. Like I won't speed.
Smart man. It's like, make sure you get that on camera. I don't speed.
I don't speed. Like I really just drive this car, and unless I'm like on an empty road with no one around, like
as you should.
I will not put my foot down.
You're welcome back to Automotive Anatomy. Today we have returning guest John after a few years. Man, yep. I feel like it's been less than that, but it's been a few years.
It's been a few years, yeah.
Yeah, man. Tell us, what did you bring us today?
Brought the coupe, the purple coupe.
The same car.
The same car.
But not the same car.
Same car, same, but different.
Go ahead.
So just new brakes, bigger tires, Ferio wing in the back. Suspension wise, new rear sway bar in the rear, new exhaust, new lip. I redid my gauge setup, and then I have a little surprise under the hood.
That is a big surprise,
yeah,
too.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. So let's talk about the car itself. You haven't resprayed it, right?
No.
Okay, cool. And this is what you're known. You know, the color of it is so rare to find nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
And so you kept it. It's so nice. Tell me about the front end. What front lip is this?
Exceed. Just your Exceed V1. I think they have a second one now. I had the idea when I first got the lip to do a black bottom so it would match the side skirts and the rear and the OEM like rear black on the lip. So I went about doing it that way. I loved my tactical art lip that I had on before, but I think this just looks cleaner.
Yeah. So. Everything that you do to the car looks good, man. So you're just good at building a car.
Yeah.
And the subtle things that you change, but they're not that subtle. Okay.
Yeah. New mirrors too. Those mirrors are actually off my buddy's car from the East Coast. His name's Edwin, his E29 garage. So.
And what mirrors are those?
EC Work.
Okay. Nice. Brakes? What kind of brakes?
Porsche 986 with the home development kit. And then I painted them the blue. The blue is actually off the S2K, the Suzuka blue. And then I had the decals to say Brembo, but in the Porsche font. So.
Plug and play setup for you guys, right, for the home development?
Pretty much. The one thing I found out is you do have to shave the ears off a little bit off the spindle. You have to shave the ears a little bit because the kit where the holes on the kit line up, your caliper ends up being a little cattywampus. For me, that's what happened.
Huh.
So I had to shave down the ears just a little bit so then the brake caliper would sit flush onto the adapter bracket.
Interesting.
Yeah. No, I already had the stainless steel lines. I already had the rear disc brakes. I already had all that. Oh yeah, the rear brakes are now actually Type R with an EP3 rotor, so they're not GSR. So it's a Type R rear caliper with an EP3 4-lug rotor. I need to repaint them, but I had 2 different cans of paint and I painted them, so I need to do it so they rematch. But it's all right. They do the job, and that bolts right up.
Oh,
that really? All bolts up right. That all bolts right up.
What?
Yeah.
It's cool, man. And the wing, what is your favorite wings?
Yeah, OEM Ferio wing. I had to do a little shaving on the back side here underneath so the trunk will close. But honestly, all I did was I chugged a beer. I placed it with some white paint and with some tape. I'm like, okay, here we go.
It looks straight.
And it came out good. So
it looks good.
Yeah, this is actually my second one. So
you got a paint match?
I did that. I painted that.
It looks perfect.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it,
it has a little bit. I need to do some more cut and buff, but.
Nah, it looks great, man.
Yeah.
It looks awesome. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Yeah, I wanted to show I wanted to kind of have it pop a little bit, but at the same time, I like the idea that this car kind of is so subtle, and then the more you look into it, and there's some stuff like when a car's your own, you want to start redoing some stuff, and that's kind of where I'm at now. It's like I'm seeing some things I could have done better, so. But ultimately, the goal is just keep it looking simple, but underneath hide all the. I love the idea of hiding tech and hiding things. I love it.
Okay. You didn't upgrade the clutch?
The clutch was still pretty good. I think it's like stage 1. When I do the transmission. Yeah, it still grabs. It still grabs. It's fine. Like I asked the shop.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want. I think stage 1.
I asked the shop. I'm like, well, it's fine. No, it's. I think they said maybe like when the car got hot, but it still grabbed. It still grabbed. We actually, yeah, it was fine.
I love.
But I'm probably going to, when I do the LSD, I'll probably put like a stage 3 in. Or stage 2 or something like that.
I mean, you need it, but then the car becomes a little more uncomfortable to drive.
But yeah.
No power steering?
No power steering.
Oh, man.
I took that out years ago. I used to, at one point this car was gutted and I thought I was a speed racer and I would take it up to the Mulholland Canyon Snake when it was still open.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to, so at one point.
For the record, you were a speed racer. You know?
I had the theme music playing and
ding, ding, ding. Yeah, the water cup so nothing would spill.
It wouldn't spill. And yeah, I would go up there and then I think I put the back seat in because I was like, this car is so noisy inside at the time, and I'm like.
But I think that's the fun part, right? Like you've experienced this car in so many different phases, and it just. That's why I respect about you, man. You keep building this car. I mean, you build and build, like, especially that it's a coupe, you know?
I just get bored. Like, I'll be honest, like, I've thought about getting other cars, and I've had other cars. I had an EF for a little bit. I got into Subarus for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I had it, like I said, I had the FRS for a bit. You know, like, I had all these different cars, but this car was always there. I just never got rid of it. I just never got rid of the car. So.
Yeah. And it's very reliable for you. I mean, that shows your craftsmanship, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, the engine was rebuilt by Alley Garage out there. He's like the Honda guy to go to out there.
Okay.
Before Spearmint. So now what's really cool is like if you go on Instagram, they have like little shop wars between Alley Garage and Spearmint, and they're awesome with each other.
Yeah.
But it's hilarious, like the memes that come out of it. I love it. So, but yeah, at the time, Spearmint wasn't around when the engine got built, and I was like, okay, cool. So he rebuilt the engine, and then the engine's lasted me 4 or 5 years now. And what's cool is on the dyno, there was no blow by, no steam coming out of it, nothing came out of the catch can, nothing. Like, the engine is extremely healthy.
And this is after 3-4 years of being rebuilt, and it was rebuilt to OEM standards, right?
Yes. It was rebuilt to OEM spec. I think you just did did new rings, kept the same pistons, kept the same rods, all that. Just kind of refreshed it a bit. Oh shit.
It's like the typical like wave. It's like snapped no good.
But yeah, I mean, honestly, it's just been a fantastic thing. I only drive it on the weekends. It's been fine. So.
I think there's a trailer in front of us, so he's gonna think that noise is coming from that trailer.
Yeah.
So a ref match to the trailer in front of you.
This light earlier was taking forever.
No, but did you see me when I made a left? I'm so sorry, dude.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine.
I'm like, let me just another you.
Alright, well.
Definitely do not want to hear VTEC right now. Take it easy.
Take it easy. I tend to be very, I baby this car.
As you should.
I baby it. It's my baby. I love this thing to death. And I just think it's fantastic the way it is, personally.
Yeah.
I just want to keep it. I don't ever plan on getting rid of this thing. I think this car has always brought me joy. It's gone through so many phases of my life. Like, I drove this car to college. Like, every day.
With the supercharger and everything. Just kidding.
No, it was automatic. It was automatic at the time. It was auto. I remember the radiator was bad and I didn't have the money to fix the radiator. So I ended up, hello.
What the hell?
Oh, that's the 7-Eleven Supra. That was the 7-Eleven
Yeah.
Supra. Yeah, that's cool. But
No
yeah,
biggie.
no biggie. But yeah, it was like,
It brings so much joy still, you know?
Yeah.
I wouldn't, yeah.
Right.
You can make a lap on that line, we'll go that way.
We'll go to
Yeah, yeah. I don't want that guy to see us again.
I think he.
The reason why, there's a lot of cool stuff here. I really want to take my time. Your interior is super mint, okay?
Got a little fur. I have pets.
I love it. I love it. So tell us about the interior. What have you done?
So actually this whole interior was gray at one point. Now it's black. In our last video, it was kind of funny, is it went gray and then it changed to black. Reason being, the heater core went out, and I was like, well, if I have to take the dash out, I might as well just swap the whole interior out. So the
yeah,
carpet,
that made sense to you, by the way.
it makes sense to me, yes. So I dyed the carpet, I dyed the rear seats. I probably won't get the rear seat recovered. I had all the black panels, so it really is just about swapping it all out. I got these seats. I've always wanted Brit seats. I had them in my old FRS, and I sold them when I should have just put them in this car originally. So I found the same set, not the same exact set, but the same set.
Yeah. Which are what? Max 2?
Zeta 3.
Zeta 3.
Yeah. This is a little loose, but
I'm still stuck on Zeta 1s, yeah, I think it's the ones with the flat back, but it just doesn't fit fat people like me.
Yeah. Trust me, I'm probably going to change these seats out. And then, yeah, pretty much, I mean, I got SIR cluster, my AFR gauge is right there on the corner, Momo steering wheel.
What do you need a gauge if this car's NA?
Yeah, it's, yeah.
Okay, steering wheel?
Momo.
Momo?
Yeah, just Momo, Monte Carlo.
Gotcha. Okay. Shift mechanism?
It's a Megan shifter, actually, and with a Circuit Hero thing, short shifter. Basically short shifter with a extension and a Circuit Hero knob.
Gotcha. Okay. So you're about subtleness.
Yes.
And I can tell because the car looks very subtle. Interior looks very, very subtle. But show us a little bit more stuff. Let's see what you got going on.
So I like hiding things. So I actually hid all my gauges. I have 2 gauges in the clock, and then I have another gauge. I made my own gauge pod here for this one. I basically took the clock, I took all the guts out, put the gauges in. So these are actually all screen. These are just screens. So if I wanted to, I can actually swap them out. I can put boost up here, I can put coolant down here, I can put oil pressure down here, I can do whatever I want.
You can put
all the gauges are actually back there.
Got it.
And then, so all I have to do is just swap the plugs around.
Do you know the name of the company that does that?
So it's called Engine 6 Performance. I came across them about 5-6 years ago on Instagram.
Okay.
And I've always had this idea of using their gauges. They're not cheap. They're about $100 a piece, depending on which one you get.
Okay.
And on top of that, I believe the guy's in Canada too, so it takes a little bit to get here.
Oh, okay.
But they have, I like the product. The guy is very responsive when it comes to questions and everything.
That's
so I believe his name is Adam. So yeah, Engine 6 Performance. They have some like little quirky gauges where it's like, oh, a little shift pattern thing, or a little like a little kitty thing or boost thing or whatever. It's just like they have like little animation things, but they also have gauges. So I had this idea for a while.
Are they like universal kits and then you have to take? Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, they're universal, and then I was like, you know what? I've always had the idea of hiding them in the clock.
That's so rad, bro. Like I've never seen that.
Yeah, so
especially in the clock.
Yeah. So what's funny is I actually found a way to change these to amber to match the amber lighting.
No.
The problem is that during the daytime you can't see them. So I was like, you know what? I'd rather be able to see my gauges.
Oh yeah. So. That's kind of important. That's the whole reason you have gauges.
Yeah.
Keep track of everything.
Yeah. So.
The carpet is black, or did you dye it?
I dyed it.
I dyed it. Okay.
I dyed it, and then yeah, a lot of the stuff is just still like original stuff. You know, just little things I want to go through and clean up a bit. And
I like it, dude. I think it's like it's done like perfectly.
I might change my seats out. I might get some Recaros.
Recaros, huh?
Yeah, these are tight.
Are they?
They're tight.
You're in shape, but yeah, they're definitely on the smaller side for sure.
Definitely on the smaller side, so you know.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, overall, like I'm happy with how this interior came out.
No, I think the interior is really, really nice. So other than just maybe changing seats, that's it, right? There's nothing else you want to do?
Yeah, change the seats. I might put a brand new carpet kit in. Yeah, that's pretty much all. I don't really plan on doing too much more with this thing inside.
Well, you've been busy with the power plant.
Yes.
And that's one of the biggest changes. I mean, you've done a lot of changes, don't get me wrong. That exterior, interior, that's one of my favorite mods of all time, in the clock especially.
Thank you.
Super dope, man. But why do you need all those gauges? Let's check it out. Let's check it out. I am intrigued like the rest of us.
So at the beginning of the year, I started taking this thing apart actually right after the State Classic meet. And it was about time to finally put it on. I've had this thing for about 2 years.
Okay, so you...
Over at Spearmint. They know what they're doing. They helped me out a whole lot. Especially that final like week where the car was at the shop, like getting finalized. I was there like every day. I go over the bridge. It was perfect. Like everything was perfect. Do I go over the bridge?
Yeah.
Hopefully we don't run into that same cop again.
I mean, the car is really low and it feels comfortable on these really, really, really bad roads. And you seem comfortable driving the car, so that's what I like. I like that you added so much power to the car, but yet you're not like struggling or nervous or you're fighting the car. And that's why I'm telling you, 400 sounds great on paper, but it's, I don't know, man, it just becomes a hassle.
Yeah, it becomes a. It could. I can definitely see how.
Because right now you seem like you're driving a stock car. Obviously you have you can go in the light and make a left. Yeah, I don't want you risking it here.
So, but yeah, like, I redid the suspension about 2019. 2019, I redid all the suspension.
6 years, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, you make a left on the right.
Like, yeah, so. But yeah, it's been like the car's comfortable to drive. I mean, obviously long drives, like my back starts to hurt a little bit, but that's also because I'm older.
Oh yeah, I mean, all those years that you've driven this car slam, it adds up. And working on the car, and the bucket seats are not meant to be for comfort. That's nice. E28.
I love old BMWs. Which way am I going?
Left.
Left.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear ya. And then you'll make a right and a quick left.
Yeah. Okay.
That way we don't go straight to him again.
Are they even still there? Are they still there?
A quick left, yeah.
Yes, they are. And ooh, hello.
Oh.
I do not want to hear that. I am not low enough.
Needs more low.
I had this kit for 2 years.
I've had this kit 2 years. It's just been sitting in a box. At the time, it was about 1.5 years.
Okay.
And it was, you know what? It's time to do it. It's time to go for it. And so it took a little bit longer than expected. But I'm pretty happy with how it came out.
Okay. What are we looking at?
So it's still the same GSR that I had the last time we met, but now it's got a Vortec supercharger on it. Not too sure what stage it is, but what if it's the V1, V2 or whatever. I was told it's the later one because of how the coupler is. So that's the better one because the coupler is a little bit for the shaft to the charger itself. You know, it's like tucked the headlight harness. And then just kind of cleaned up the bay a bit, custom water the air cooler, did the Digijizzy, kind of have to. That's more of a peace of mind for me because I've had those ICM chips go out in the distributor. I've had them go out on me before.
Okay.
So I was like, it's more of a peace of mind thing for me, but it is a lot more responsive than.
You feel it different.
I feel you can feel because when I had it on when the car was NA, and I can definitely feel a difference.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So, but yeah, it's on a 10-pound pulley. So this.
That's really nice.
Block is still stock. Head is still stock. I just put ARP studs.
Okay. Man, so good.
Thank you.
I was telling you like how hard was it to piece it, but you had 95% of the kit together.
I pretty much had 95% of the kit. So the guy that I bought it off of back east, he had the whole black, like all the black part right here. He had the whole charger setup pretty much. He had the bracket. He had all this stuff. He even had all the pulleys. The only thing we didn't have was the water air cooler. Now you can run this kit without it. Like I've seen people run it without the cooler, but for me, I drive the car hours at a time. So for me,
you drive it for sure. That's cool.
So I wanted to keep intake temps cool for the long haul. So I wanted to water the air cooler. Okay. So I actually modeled mine pretty much after Rogers on his hatch, and then he was a big help. So couldn't run it exactly like him, mostly because my kit has this bracket right here that goes around. His just ends right here, so his shaft is actually shorter, so he can go straight into a 90. But if I were to do that, it would hit my shock tower. So we went at it. So we were at I was at the shop, and when we were mocking this up, because we had to make some modifications to the kit itself to make it fit. It was we think it's either a B16 or an LS kit. We had to raise the bracket right here to be able to bolt in, because the bolt with the GSR being taller, the bolts weren't lining up. So it's like, what do we do? Yeah. So we went about it, and the fab guy at the shop, his name's Chris. He's awesome. So that shop was the shop's called Spearmint Dyno.
What city?
Santa Paula. Okay. They're awesome guys over there. So the fab guy, Chris, we and then along with Eric and everybody, we all brainstormed. We're like, okay, what do we do? And then they also do tuning there too. So they tuned the car as well. After I got the car done and I put it together, I just took it over there to have it buttoned up and tuned.
2 in 1.
Huh?
2 in 1. You
Yes.
get the fab and then you get the tuning.
Yeah, they do a lot of stuff over there. So they're really cool guys.
Yeah, I love the way you're running your lines. Man, you took the time to do everything proper.
And this is the first time I've ever built anything
really
non-OEM. Usually what I do is just, I've done header, I've put a header on, I've put an intake manifold on, I've done all that kind of stuff before. I've never done anything outside of stock. So this is my first attempt at doing anything like it. There's a couple of attempts.
Killed it, man.
There's a couple attempts of wanting a couple trial and error.
Why am I here? Why am I doing this?
Why am I doing this? A couple times of me just sitting in my garage looking at the car in pieces, like, why the hell did I do this? But
it's all worth it.
It's all worth it.
It's a different animal, you mentioned, right?
It is.
The driving experience.
So driving every day, it's fine. It feels normal. Like you can definitely feel it has a little bit more in it when I get on the freeway or something. But if you really put your foot down, it's completely different than what it was before.
Yeah.
So.
And future plans for it?
I'm going to be taking the trans out. I need to put an LSD in it. So there is not an LSD in that right now. We were not expecting it to make what it made. We were actually expecting a little bit less. So we're like, oh,
so it was a good surprise.
It was a pleasant surprise. And I'm like, okay, I definitely need an LSD in this thing now. So that's the next plan, is put an LSD in it, probably rebuild the transmission. So I have everything. Excuse me. I have everything that's in the bay. The engine was redone 4 or 5 years ago before we met last time. The only thing that has not been touched was the transmission.
Okay.
So
but it's working. So
it's working. It's fine.
You didn't need it to that extent. It wasn't pushing power to the power that it's pushing now.
Yeah, it's not. It wasn't. It was just stock power, so it was fine. But now it's like, okay, if I really want to put my foot into it, like
you need both powers from both sides.
I need. Yeah. It gets a little squirrely.
It's actually more of a necessity now as opposed to a luxury.
Exactly.
Yeah. Wow. Other than that, I mean, it's so hard to find a supercharger for B series, period. But how's it been your experience? You say it's still driving normal?
It's been like, this is my 3rd or 4th trip that I've driven more than an hour with it, and it's been fine.
That's a while, yeah.
It's been fine. I mean, I drove with the spoke on.
Drove it to the Visual Auto Mart.
No overheating, no nothing.
Yeah, so going to Spokane, it did overheat when we got there. It started getting hot, and that it had nothing to do with the supercharger. Actually, when I got home, I found out later it was because the wire to the fan switch on the thermostat housing actually rotted out, so the fan wasn't turning on.
Oh, okay.
So I fixed that. I fixed that up, and then
I'm glad there was no major damage.
no major damage. When I got there to Spokane, I called Dustin. Dustin's the tuner over at Spearmint. And I called him up and I said, hey, this is happening. He's like, okay, check your Hondata app. I totally forgot that Hondata has Bluetooth. So I didn't know I can check it on my phone. So it was like, okay, it was overheat. It was getting a little hot. It didn't show it on my
temp gauge,
but because it wasn't. But what happened was the check engine light came on, and I guess Hondata has an overheating, a temperature hot thing that comes on.
Wow.
Yeah, so I didn't know that.
Look at you installed something here.
I had
cool.
I'm so used to OEM stuff, and I was like, I got so intrigued with doing tech. I got so into making AN lines and placing things and doing rib nuts and doing all that stuff and trying to figure out how to make things work, and yeah.
The lines are so nice, dude.
The only line I'm going to redo the one that comes off the radiator that goes to my overflow. So I had it where it was hugging the radiator more, and then I had a hose that was going to the nipple, but it kept leaking. So I just did a compression fitting, but I kind of had to like bend the line while it was still on. So I have to get more material. Okay. And I'm just going to redo it to make it a little bit cleaner. Nice. But
dude, this is the first time you've done this? I would never imagine. I thought you had a lot of experience already.
No, I mean, I've had experience taking crap apart and putting something back together that was originally like that, but taking something apart and doing something completely different than what it was before. First time ever working with AN lines, first time ever working with a boosted setup that was my own, because I've had turbo cars before, but they were built already.
Right, came from factory.
They either came from factory or in the essence of my old FRS, my buddy already turboed it before I bought it off of it.
Okay, but this is the first time
This is the first time I ever actually did a boosted setup myself.
Got it.
So.
Wow. Other than that, no future plans, right? It's just staying like that. Other than the LSD.
Other than the LSD, I mean, I painted the base satin because I wanted to keep that OEM-ish kind of look. I may, like, if I just get bored, I might just take it all out and paint it gloss. But
it looks good. I wouldn't mess with it. It looks good.
Thank you. Yeah, I did have a vented hood for it. Found out that it doesn't fit because of the GSR and the coil packs. So I'm going to mess with that so I can have a vented hood, perhaps to help extract a little bit more heat. But I might upgrade my fan to like a Spall fan or something like that. But I really don't have any issues with it right now.
Got it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
It looks good.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, well, that's not your motto. You're like, let me take out the whole dash because I need to do the heater hose that you can get from the firewall. What? You're like, what is that? Okay. Anyway, I'm not a mechanic, so maybe he knows what he's doing. The catch can. What kind of company is that?
So that's from DC5 Creations.
It's nice. I like it.
I saw theirs a while ago, and I was like, okay, I like how it kind of like goes along. It stays with it because I wanted the catch can on that side, because that's where the air filter was for stock, and there's not really much room on the right side of the bay, which is the left side of the car. So I had this voided space, and I was like, hey, what do I do with it? So
that makes sense.
I decided to go with it. There was a couple ones that were there. I was like, do I put the tank there? Do I put for the water, the air cooler? Where do I put everything? So I had a couple different tanks. I had a couple different ideas for a catch can. I was thinking maybe I should put the battery in the trunk and put it there. Like
it's incredible that you still have the battery up front.
I wanted to. So the idea was the same idea with like the brake lines. I wanted to, in essence, have it be like I said, I drive this car long distance. I just want to be able to pop the hood and be able to disconnect my battery. I don't want to have to go fishing through the trunk or whatever. I just want to be able to have everything where it's supposed to be.
It's interesting because you still have your battery up front. You actually added way more components, right? But yet the engine bay looks clean. It doesn't look crowded. Like my Accord, it's stock and it looks so crowded compared to this. And this has a supercharger, has the battery.
It's a very busy kit.
But it works so nice, especially with the black. It's it's subtle.
It is. It's very subtle. A couple little things I might change. I want to probably shorten the top upper radiator hose. It's a little long, so it dips a little bit more than I want to.
But yeah, I mean, like the same reason why I didn't go with the S2000 clutch master cylinder that tucks it down. I was like, well, if I have to fill it up, I don't want to get brake fluid all over or clutch fluid all over my base. So I'm like, I'll just keep it right there, you know.
So you're trying to upgrade, but keep it very functional and easy on you. You don't want to be having to take out the tire to refill your, you know, cylinder or anything like that. You just want to make it still functional because you drive the car a lot.
Exactly.
Gotcha. Okay. Now you did mention tuning. Do you mind sharing numbers?
So it is on a flex fuel. Pump gas, it made 273.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And on pump gas, 91.
Awesome. Pump gas? Yeah, bro, 273.
On E85, it made 317 to the tire.
With just ARP studs.
With just ARP studs.
See, that's the beautiful thing about B. I know we always talk about Ks and Bs, blah, 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 blah. Bs are solid. They'll make power.
Solid. The problem with nowadays is that they're more scarce. People want a lot for them. If they have, especially if it's a VTEC block like a B16 or a GSR or a Type R.
It was one for 10 grand, I think. Roaming around.
I think it was the
GSR,
the CTR, or was it the GSR?
I think it was
a whole GSR swap or something. They wanted
like 10 grand.
It was like brand new rebuilt or whatever.
Yeah, that or a down payment for FL5. Let's go FL5. Just kidding. Got it.
No, yeah, I get you. Like that's all. Like I get it. Like I told people before, it's like if something happens to this, I might go K. Unless I can't find another B series, I would love to have a separate B series.
Yeah.
Maybe down the road I'll build a bottom end and I'll shoot for that 400 mark.
No. But see, that's how you get in trouble. No. I'm sure Roger's like, yes. I'm
sure he is.
You know, I'm like, no, bro. Like this is like 317 is a lot, you know, and that's the reason why you have to go with the LSD.
Yeah. So like 317 is a lot. Like people forget like how light these cars are.
Yes.
Like, because if you hear 317, you're like, oh.
You're forgetting how light it is, bro. You're already shooting for 400.
I'm just saying, like, I get bored. I get bored.
All of you guys get bored.
I either need another car to start building, or this thing is just going to keep. I want to keep tinkering with it. That's something like that's just how it is.
Tinker by cleaning it. That's it. Get another car and maybe do something else with it. But this is perfect. I mean, 317.
I think, like, honestly, right now the car is more than I ever imagined. I'm just happy. Another reason why I went with the Supercharger for this one is this is my third Supercharger kit. I had two Jackson Racings for my old D series. Never put them on. And then I had this, and I was told you're not allowed to sell it. You have to put it on. I'm like, okay, I guess I gotta see it through.
And you follow orders.
I wouldn't say I follow orders, but I'm like,
with that you follow orders.
But now I'm like, you know what? I'm going to, you know what?
You're right.
I need to see. Well, for me, it's more like I need to see something through. I'm very. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm very indecisive. Even building this, like how things are supposed to go. So, for me to be able to see something through, meant more for me.
It's because you overthink everything. So you're like, let's just go a different route.
I overthink everything. I think about the amount of time that it's going to take. Because like, oh hey, I missed out on a few shows and meets because I was building this thing and it wasn't ready yet.
But it was super worth it.
But oh yeah, it's definitely worth it now. Like I'm super happy with it. So now I just want to go every chance I get on the weekends. I take it out. I take it out. I drive it. There's a back road right by my place, and I love that. I rip it.
That's awesome.
Fun. I wouldn't say I rip it, but I'll just take it for a drive. And
yeah, with this power, you gotta be careful now. Yeah, relearn the car.
So yeah, the first couple times I drove the car, I had to kind of relearn it. But I'm pretty comfortable with it now. It still surprises me if I put my foot down in second gear or something, but because it will get squirrely. But that's because there's no LSD. So
even with LSD, watch, still gonna. I mean, I'm in Roger's car and it's scary. It's scary. I know he's pushing more power. He's pushing more power. But the idea is still the same, bro. The Charger on a B series is so good.
It like everyone goes turbo. I didn't want to do a turbo Honda because everyone does. Where I'm at, there's a lot of people who turbo their cars, and that's fine. That's awesome. I wanted to be different.
Well, you say like, oh, I had two Superchargers for D series. Number one, like people can't find one, bro. You had two, and number three, like it's just finding a Supercharger. It's expensive.
I actually stumbled on it at like 2 in the morning. I couldn't.
How far from your house?
It was on the East Coast.
Okay, so not far. Not far.
Not too far, just on the East Coast. No, I was browsing Facebook Marketplace I was actually looking, because at the time I was either
Super normal, being California and browsing in the East Coast.
No,
Damn, bro, my most range is 50 miles. I guess you're looking at 3,000.
I'm looking at
nationwide.
I'm nationwide or whatever. I don't know what the setting was, but I was actually looking, because at the time I was stuck between, for a daily, I was looking between a STI or a Type R. And I was actually looking at, I typed in STI into the marketplace, and for some reason this popped up.
Nice.
And I messaged the guy, and I'm like, it's 2 in the morning, it's 3 a.m. for him. I'm just going to go back to sleep. I wake up at 5 or 6 o'clock, and I see the listing says sold. I'm like, okay. I message him back. I'm like, hey man, like I see you put it sold. Like, don't worry about it. Thank you for your time. He replies back to me, and he's like, actually, I marked it sold because I got so many messages overnight about it that my phone was blowing up. I needed to shut my phone off.
Oh
And
shoot!
so-
Damn it, price went up.
So I'm like, oh really? I'm like, can you ship it? I'm like, there's 2 people ahead of you, and they're both in California that want the kit.
Freaking Cali guys.
And I'm like, but they want video of the kit running. Me, I live in Ventura.
I don't give a shit. Just give
Me, where I'm at, I'm like, Vortec is 2 cities over from me.
I can go have a check it out.
Like, I'll buy it. If something's wrong with it, I'll take it to Vortec.
Do not follow this channel for financial advice. I don't give a shit. Just
So
give it to
I'm
me.
like, don't send me video. Don't do this. Like, I will pay you. Just send me pictures of when you put it in the box and everything else. And
There you go.
yeah,
It worked. I'm glad.
yeah. Because like I live in VTA, so it's just like Vortec is right there.
Yeah.
So
That's funny. Well, I'm glad you got it, man. It's
Yeah,
great, and thank you
awesome.
for keeping the freaking 90s alive, and especially this. This is different.
it's period correct. I have to be careful about how I say that because people get super mad.
Oh yeah.
Because like, oh, coil packs are not period correct.
Porsche brakes.
Porsche brakes are not period
Super
correct.
period correct.
If this was period correct, it would be at Jackson Racing. I was like, oh, dude, shut up.
You
Like,
can't please people, man.
it's period correct with modern tech.
Can't please people. Go K.
No.
No.